This is my sculpture, which looks very sort of normal, not that normal for an office, except for this part right here. That's someone who had a bad day or who wrote a bad script.
Are you ready? Into the further we go.
In the past 5 years, Jason Blum has produced 10 hit horror movies, including Paranormal Activity and The Purge, that have taken in over $1 billion at the box office. With 30 more films in the works, there's no time to stand still.
I always said to myself, if I ever make a hit movie, I want to put an office in the back of a van. I have no valet parking. I'm also always on the phone and a terrible driver, and that's a bad combination in LA.
Are you aware that when people talk about you behind your back, the first thing they say is, he's a character?
Yes, I'm a strange guy, and I don't hide it. I mean, if we're driving around in a minivan, it's bizarre.
On the scale of Hollywood weird, though, I wouldn't say you're anywhere near.
I would say for Hollywood, I'm like straight down the middle. Are you kidding? Yes, absolutely.
Blum specializes in a particular model of filmmaking. Low budget, but high concept enough to justify a wide release. Major directors work for little money up front in return for a lot of creative control and a portion of any profits.
So they're very important to us. Every director that we've worked with is here. Here's James Wan for Insidious 2, Joe Carnahan, Stretch. Some of my favorite New Yorkers here, Henry and Rel, who did Catfish, did the third Paranormal Activity.
The Blumhouse model is exemplified by the company's 4 franchise hits: The Purge, Sinister, Insidious, and the movie that started it all, Paranormal Activity.
It was the culmination of a 15-year struggle is the wrong word, but trying different things in the movie business and nothing fitting quite right. I tried to be a distributor for a while, didn't fit quite right. I made a bunch of art house movies, did not fit quite right. Big, huge commercial studio movie, did not fit quite right. And what Paranormal Activity was, besides a great scary movie, was, for me, it happened at the perfect time of my life that it brought all of my experience in independent cinema together with my experience with the studios to one thing, and it kind of crystallized 15 years of kind of slogging away but not really knowing what I wanted to do.
You grew up in New York.
Yes.
Your father is a famous art dealer.
Yes, he is.
Are these movies art?
Movies are art and commerce. The difference between movies and paintings is painters don't use other people's monies to buy brush and canvases. Filmmakers use other people's money to make their movies.
And hundreds of people sometimes.
Hundreds of people. So movies are a combination of art and business. And it's why I love movies, and I love my job, and I love what I do, because it's not completely art and it's not completely business. It's a mix.